Live from the student broadcast team at Erie High School. Provided for free by all of our sponsors. You're watching a production of the Erie Tiger Network.
Into the Erie Tiger Network. It's playoff basketball time, and once again we're at Jefferson High School in the first round of the 4A state basketball playoff. As the Erie Tigers are set to take on the Jefferson Spartans. Brandon Bird, Alex Bailey here with you, going over a little bit of a pregame here as we try and get you all set up. This matchup, we saw this team in this gym last year. It came away with a result that I think the boys are looking to reverse this year as they look to the next event. A lot of the kids have a bitter taste in their mouth after last year's loss in the first round, especially figuring the fact that the winner of last year's game went on to play Valley. Now this time around, a lot of seniors, a lot of guys that remember last year's game. So I think they're just looking to come out and have a really strong game against the team that they think they can beat. Alex, what would you say are maybe some of the keys to this game for Erie as we start to look at AA's game? So pretty much what I would say, the first key to the game, don't get too excited. It's the playoffs. A lot of these guys, it could be their last game. I would say make sure to play your game. Keep the tempo right where you want it. And really don't get nervous. I know nerves are going to happen, but just don't get too excited. Another key to the game, I think, is playing good defense. Defensively, this Tigers team is back to their and it might be a factor of the side. And finally, I would think scoring the ball, obviously, a big factor. Sometimes jump shooting, especially areas of struggle. Getting guys like Tyson and Sarah going, shooting-wise, it's going to be AA's keys to the game. Drop shots by Generality. Are you looking to buy and sell a home? Genuine Earth real estate agency. For years, did assist with all types of buyers and sellers. The real estate needs to get a home. Generality online at generality.com. Take a look at this Jefferson Jefferson not too much different. They were 11 on 6 Here's the first half, 11 and 12. Jefferson holding 25 in the league very early in the season. They knocked out Brooklyn 86 to 56. Knocked out Valley December 11, 49-47. And after the new year, they struggle a little bit. Players, we're going to take a timeout when we come back of the starting lineups and then the tip. You're watching playoff basketball on the Erie Tiger Network.
Chiropractors don't treat your symptoms. We treat the cause of your symptoms. On your first visit, we'll review your medical history and examine your vital signs, posture, strength, and reflexes. We'll also perform tests which are designed to give us insight into what may be causing your problem. The doctors at Great Day Chiropractic don't just treat adults. We also treat children of all ages. We're located in historic Old Town Erie at 515 Briggs Street. We're open 5 days a week from Monday through Friday and the second and fourth Saturdays of each month.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Hi, I'm Maya Michelson, and you're watching Erie Tiger Network.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
Open up a browser and look up youtube.com/ErieTiger.
Number 30,
and
Ryan Cecil.
Tiger Network.
Number 35, Patrick Jackson.
For the Tigers, the usual starters.
Now your starters for tonight's game. For the Tigers, number 2, Tyler Lawson. Number 4, Ethan Tyson. Number 15, Luke Volo. Number 5, Jeffrey Farrenrow. Number 21, Jaden Lucero.
Sophomore guard, Davian Hunter.
Now, get loud. Get on your feet for your mighty Spartans. Number 4, Darius Hornbuckle. Number 11, John Jackson. Number 20, Davion Hunter. Number 25, Isaac Royal. And number 32, Logan Cecil. Head coach for the Spartans, Grant Lehman. Please cheer loud, cheer positive, and cheer your team.
Not in the starting line. At least it appeared that way. Maybe he would. We'll take another look at that. Hornbuckle, a player, Darius Hornbuckle, that averages 15 per contest. Only player to average double figures for Thomas Jefferson. Abdul Laki, he averages 8.3. The Cecils are up there, kind of all over the board. We're not totally sure how accurate all these stats are, but we'll do that as best as we can. Both teams coming out. Erie will be wearing their orange road uniforms. Thomas Jefferson in the white. Erie will go left to right. The start left to go right. We're all set to jump. It'll be Jeffrey Farrell versus the big 6'8" Logan Cecil. For the Spartans. Three trying to match up. Baker Park, Jay Jackson is writing down the starting lineup. I think I wrote a couple of numbers incorrect. It's Jay his name. And the tip is eventually knocked out by Farrell, so it'll be Thomas Jefferson. Curry will start with good possession here. Down low, Cecil trying to kind of establish some position here. With the ball long down, David Hunter feeds low for Cecil, trying to do a turnover. Rebounded by J.D. Smith. Tigers will bring it back up the court. Left side for Farrell. He'll drive into the lane, pull up jumper. That's off the back line. And rebounded down by Isaac Rubal. Back up goes Hunter. 3-ball on the way. That's short. Larson fighting for it. Tips it right back to Cecil. Goes up. That's too short. And both teams are a little bit sluggish of a shooting start here. So far, what I've noticed is Logan Cecil, you know, he's kind of struggling to put shots in from close range. Jeffrey Farrell matched up that really well that first possession. Luke Lloyd playing really great defense on him on the second possession. Arnbuckle will kick out to Jay Jackson and up to Hunter. Straight away, here comes Lloyd and the Tigers. Score here. 50 seconds into this one. Nathan Tyson to inbound here for Erie. More than anything, I'd really like to see Jeffrey Farrell, especially from outside, open things up for Field and store in Erie gives children, teens, and adults an exhilarating, unforgettable experience, unique battles, and playing against your friends. Friends to be. For more info, be sure to check them out online at goairheads.com. And Alex, both teams quite in the flow of this game, it feels like, here in the first minute.
Both teams were out shooting around about an hour before tip-off, but, you know, neither team was really heated up shooting-wise early on. Nobody really scoring, moving well. Both teams settling for shots.
5:28, and out of the timeout here, as we've been told in our YouTube chat, which we always say, hey, go interact with us. We'll answer questions and sometimes let us know about problems. Like and subscribe. So shout out, Katie Humble said it's a little quiet, so we tried to turn up the volume here. Now a step back three for Hornbuckle. That's off the window. Right over to the back snow goal. Hunter
Jefferson struggling to make shots in close, but they've been getting offensive boards, second, third chances. Cecil all the way to the hole. He gets a second chance and finally finishes. And it's a 2-point lead for TJ.
Well, there's a great example of TJ settling for shots early. Hornbuckle took that 3 right off the timeout. Really not the greatest shot.
Hunter, he'll kick right side, driving in as Jackson puts up a floater, no good. Rebound by Ferno. Tigers trying to go quick. Ferno gets hit behind, no call there. 3-on-1 here for Thomas Jefferson. Almost a steal for the win. Neither team can seem to hold onto the ball. And both teams just kind of falling over each other here in the early portions of this one. Inbounding here is Hornbuckle into Jackson. Working here against the win. Still there by Lloyd. Good defense again for the Tigers. Lloyd driving all the way in. Pass out. Ferno dials up a 3. That's off from her. Hit by Lloyd. Off the window. Gets his own board. Out to the win. And the Tigers will reset and a foul on Cecil. And that's his second.
Important foul right there. Cecil too early. He's going to be replaced by his brother Ryan.
Tyson will come in, or excuse me, will check out. Cody Yap will come in for the first time. Tigers have gotten a couple open looks now. Just got to find a way to fit the hoop. Yap drives, kicks, Lloyd dials up a 3, and Luke Lloyd hits from deep. So Luke Lloyd, 5 points here to start this one, and the Tigers lead it by 1 here on the road, midway through the first.
Erie is finding open shots really nicely right now. TJ's defense has been broken multiple times.
The block there by Ferno, picked up by Yao. Now Ferno with it. Across the lane into Lloyd. Lloyd tried to streak down. That's tipped away. And this game has been punctuated by a lot of defense. And both teams struggling to hang on to basketball. Lloyd has it down low, spinning jumper, no good. Rebounded by Ferno. Either team settling into a rhythm. Lucero catches, drives, gets stripped. That has been the story in the first quarter. Now Hornbuckle, the finger roll, and that's good. Back to a 1-point lead. Tigers in transition, wide open. Lucero for 3, off the mark. Offensive board by Ferno. Tigers will reset now with Lucero.
TJ looking a little bit winded right now. Erie has really... Well, TJ's really struggled to get back on defense after scoring and after missing shots.
Yop for 3. There's a foul. It's away from the ball, I think. It's not going to be a shooting foul. Jeffrey Ferno got run over, so it'll be a foul on the floor. And it is on Jay Jackson. And you're right, Alex. TJ has not gone back on defense very quickly in this one, and they're going to sub some guys, I think, get some fresh legs on the floor. Keyshawn Taylor will check in. Ryan Lowe will check in. And I think also checking in is Kendrick Jackson. We're looking at 2:43 left in the quarter. Larson says to check in Whistle. Kick to Young. Head fakes, drives baseline, kicks out. Ferno down the lane, pull up. Floater is short, rebounded by Taylor. Thomas Jefferson slow the pace. I think high pace plays in Erie's hands from what we've seen so far. Up to Ferno, drives in, off the window. No call, and right now the refs letting him play pretty physical here. Up down low, and there's a foul. Luke Lloyd tried to reach and poke on Jackson. I think that's about the 3rd or 4th reach that could have been called a foul and finally was. These refs have really let a lot go so far.
I'll tell you what, Darius Hornbuckle or Thomas Jefferson is 4th in the Denver Prep League in scoring. He's looked like he's really just jumping the shots really quickly here. He's not finding the right shots.
American floater picked up by Cecil. Ryan Cecil. That is good. And so Ryan Cecil now in this first 2, and the Spartan lead out to 3. Larson over the midline, on the play, taps the top of his head.
checked in with it now. Got Larson. Ty drives all the way down to the baseline. And the boot step on the Erie almost playing like they know they're in a playoff game. That makes no sense. Now Abbey with it. James Abbey. Called his name tonight for TJ. Inside and a hat called on Jefferson. As he tried to reach and pop out the ball, but they call that on Alex Mathis on the body, and they do. So it's a foul there on Mathis for the Tigers. That is already their third team foul. He's first. 1:28 left to go here in the quarter. Lower in, knocked out by Yap. He falls to the floor, and finally finding Cecil underneath was Jackson. They just can't score underneath right now as TJ. They're going to come over the back here on Ryan Cecil. That's what that was. Ty Larson that boxed him out. And man, TJ getting second, third, fourth chances and not being able to find the bottom of the bucket. Take it into the lead. Another jumper. Mid-range jumpers haven't been falling so far for the Tigers. No has it. And the arc of Jefferson. Both teams seem to have slowed things down a little bit here. Put the hands out, thought about going for a block, and then pulled away, and Abbey went right into the hands, drew the foul. They'll go over the line to shoot two. Resettling for a lot of mid-range jumpers, Alex. I know you follow a lot of college basketball. That's kind of a dying thing in basketball with analytics, kinds of stuff.
Well, yeah, pretty much how it works nowadays is if you have a big guy, he shoots down low. If you have smaller guys, they shoot on the outside. The smaller guys feed the big guy inside. If he doesn't have a shot, he kicks it out to the smaller guys for a three. Taking a mid-range jumper or a long-range two-point jumper really isn't worth it when you can step a few feet out and shoot the ball for an extra point.
He makes both. Checking in is Abel. TJ, a 10-5 lead, 30 seconds left here in the quarter. He's only made 2 buckets. Kevin Lloyd driving now. Goes off to Farron. He's trying to drive to TJ's really packed the paint. Every time a Tiger's been in there, they've collapsed down. They've even doubled guys in the paint. Takes a deep three, and the putback is no good. So it's 10-7. Spartans lead it after 1. We'll step aside, take a timeout here on Erie Tiger Network.
To subscribe, sign into YouTube and press it.
Make sure you change the quarter. So you just double tap. Yeah, when the commercial's done, just hit preview score. What?
My iPad says you're on there right now.
welcome back in Erie Tiger Network as the Tigers right now trail it by 3 points in a very sloppy first quarter for both teams. It should be Erie basketball here. Yes, it's not Erie basketball. DJ will inbound. That's down low. It's partially blocked. That was a clean block by Cody. Instead, he's going to get tagged with a foul. That's going to be his second. He's got hands on his head. Here it is, the first about 6 minutes, we're letting everything go. Then the last couple, suddenly both teams really racking up the fouls both ways. Jackson hits that one. Driving in, puts up a wild shot. Happy with it, he gets close, and his boy reached in and raked the arm. Roy didn't like it, but I thought he got a piece of the arm. Right now, Erie, too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think the tempo is a little too fast for both teams. Obviously, both teams turning the ball over right now. And both teams also settling for shots that they shouldn't take. We saw it on the other end. Jake Lucero took a shot that he shouldn't take. That's just free possession given away. Boy, that's his third foul now, and so we'll probably see him sit the rest of the quarter. And I think Coach Molina is trying to chat with Lloyd down there. Hey, there's no need to take that foul down there. Lloyd is a key part of this team. Seeing him get the foul trouble before, it's really hurt you. Erie bench stand doing a double dribble. Just a two-drop motor there from Hornbuckle and a timeout from Coach Molina. He's not happy. It's a 9-point lead for Thomas Jefferson. We'll step aside here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis?
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so...
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
There's a beast.
And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. 16-7, Thomas Jefferson lead. 7-12. In this second quarter. Jefferson.
Now there's a nice inbound pass. Cody Yop was right there. Perfectly put on the money.
We're still getting a couple comments about our volume, so we reworked it here. Turnover for the Spartans. Loy crossover to Yop. Now Lucero has it. Tigers trying to find a rhythm here. Out to Jeffrey. He dribbles off his leg.
You know what, right now I think Erie's just overthinking everything, you know. They're in the playoffs. I think the seniors want this more than anything. And, you know, they're just thinking too much.
Yeah, they're playing hard. It just kind of full tilt, as you would call it in poker right now. Tyson with it. Feeds down low to Lucero. He'll kick out. Now Lucero for three. That's off the mark. Tigers have yet to, well, they've connected on 1 3 so far. They're got to be about 1 for 6. Hornbuckle will pull it back out, start a drive, open in the corner, and driving, and a block there.
Good defense by Jeffrey Farino. You know, he leads the Tri-Valley League in blocks with over 2 a game.
And Ethan Tyson draws a block foul, and I gotta tell you, I think everyone in this gym thought that was gonna be called a charge, even Ethan. We'll call the foul on Kendrick Jackson. That's his first, team 6 now for Thomas Jefferson. And Coach LeMan over there trying to ask for an explanation. Yop was open for 3 and gets it blocked. Pass came a little late. Cody thought he was still open, tried to rush the shot, and well, wasn't good. And now stepping on the end line is Yop. Coach Moline ready to put Kevin Loy in. Hunter with it. Off on the right side for Jackson. Working against Larson. Larson always the relentless defender. 3 ball on the way. That's no good. Another offensive board. Another fadeaway, and Yop skies for the rebound. Out to Jaden Lucero. He's doubled. Almost a turnover there. Now Tyson for 3, and that's no good. And a good offensive board there by Larson into Tyson. He tried to whip it around to Farino, and it was tipped back out. And a turnover there as Lucero tried to feed Yop low. And now a foul on Jaden Lucero. Man, the Tigers are just not playing within themselves right now. Kevin Loy will come in for Ty Larson. That's the first foul, by the way, on Jaden Lucero. Free throw on the 1-and-1 is good on the front end. Jay Jackson. Alex, I would say that this is probably the worst I've seen Erie play all season. And the good news is they're only down 8.
Well, I don't think they're communicating right now. You know, a lot of fancy passing being made, a lot of overthinking, as I just said. You know, they want this so bad that, you know, they're overthinking it.
Back the other way goes Hunter. Layup, no good. Now near side for Hornbuckle. 4 minutes left to go exactly here in quarter number 2. Jay Jackson drives, and he is bumped on the drive by Kevin Loy, and that's going to be a 1-and-1. It's the 8th team foul now on the Tigers. As back to the line goes Thomas Jefferson. No free throw attempts so far for Erie. That one is short, rebounded by Ethan Tyson. Lucero with it, right side. Feeds it low, kick out, Yop, head fake. Now drives, dumps off to Farino, and a good find that time, and a lot better. Good pass by Cody Yop. And Jeffrey Farino's got 4 and the lead back to 6.
I'll tell you what, Erie's broken Thomas Jefferson's defense really well tonight. It's the matter of putting it in the basket that they've really struggled with.
Now Lucero will bring it across the midline. Zone defense here for TJ. 3-ball on the way for Yop. That's off the mark. Almost tipped away, picked up, racing it down. The floor was Hunter, and then off the window on the floater there, I believe was Rabel. And Lucero gets fouled. That's Jay Jackson. I think that's his second. That's the team's 7th foul. I know they actually call that one on, nope, they do call it on Jackson. Scoreboard says that's his first. I'm going to go with that. Lucero to the line. First time tonight to the line are the Tigers. And that's off the mark. Tigers look like they're in a 1-3-1 right here. Hornbuckle has it. Driving in, dumped down low, Cecil, and they're going to call a foul on Cody Yop. He didn't like that. That's going to be his 3rd now. So Alex Mathis will check into the game. So Yop and Loy both in some foul trouble here in this first half. As Cecil makes the first. It's been Ryan Cecil that's been getting a bulk of the playing time here. Logan has a couple fouls. And he hits that one as well. So 10-point lead now for Thomas Jefferson. 2:29 remaining here in the first half. Farino across the lane to Mathis. And a jumper is no good.
Again, not great shot selection. You know, no shot clock in high school. Why waste a shot uncontested?
Now, I don't know if that was a travel or double dribble called, but a turnover there. Kevin Loy with it. Tigers need a bucket, and dribbling off his foot is Ethan Tyson. 11 points here for the Tigers in the first 14.5 minutes. Now Hunter will walk it up. Pass down low, layup is good. That's Roybal. 12-point lead. Man, Erie really letting this get away from him here. Ferno out to Mathis. That's off the mark. Tyson saved it nicely into Ferno down low. Kevin Loy off the window and in. Tigers needed that one. Good save. That was set up by Ethan Tyson. Tigers again in the 1-3-1, trying to trap a little bit here. 3 ball on the way and buried that time by Davian Hunter.
I'll tell you what, give Thomas Jefferson credit for every time Erie has kind of gotten a little bit of a momentum boost. Every time they've gotten a score, Thomas Jefferson has been right there with an answer.
26 ticks left. Now Tyson with it. Between the circles, that's Ferno trying to drive, almost lost it. He'll go up. That's short. Tries to get his own rebound. He's hit from behind. Hit hard to the deck and a foul call. TJ fans don't like that. Well, I think that one was a pretty clear call. So now Ferno to the line. He hits the first. That was a 1-and-1, by the way, because that was not on the shot. That was on the rebound. And Jeffrey hits both. Back to an 11-point game. 13 seconds left. Taylor, who just hit the 3. Now Hornbuckle drives in. Another teardrop, and Hornbuckle looking silky smooth, and Tigers can't get it in time. And oh boy, 13-point deficit as we go into the locker room for halftime. We'll take a break here on the Erie Tiger Network.
It will fight back. I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Click the search bar on the top right-hand corner of the screen and search up Erie Tiger Network. Click the channel icon and then press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about when we post. Click the thumbs up icon to like the video. To enter full screen mode, press the icon on the bottom right-hand corner. To skip forward or backwards 10 seconds, double tap the left or right hand side of the screen. Press the pause button in the middle of the screen to pause the video. To skip to a different video, press the skip button when the video is paused.
Hi, my name is Caleb Humble. You're watching the Erie Tiger Network.
Chiropractors don't treat your symptoms. We treat the cause of your symptoms. On your first visit, we'll review your medical history and examine your vital signs, posture, strength, and reflexes. We'll also perform tests which are designed to give us insight into what may be causing your problem. The doctors at Great Day Chiropractic don't just treat adults. We also treat children of all ages. We're located in historic Old Town Erie at 515 Briggs Street. We're open 5 days a week from Monday through Friday and the second and fourth Saturdays of each month.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Hi, I'm Maya Michelson, and you're watching Erie Tiger Network.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
Open up a browser and look up youtube.com/Erie Tiger Network. To subscribe, sign into YouTube and press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about ETN posts. To like the video, click the thumbs up button on the right hand side of the screen. Use the bar on the bottom of the screen to move and skip parts in the video. To skip forward or backwards, use the arrow keys to move 5 seconds. You can pause the video at any time by pressing the spacebar or clicking with the mouse.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you. Tigers trail in this one 28-15 here at halftime. And, well, Alex, I think a key second half, Tigers get Luke Loy back. He's been the only one that's hit a 3 tonight. Got to stay out of foul trouble. More than anything, I think the Tigers got to execute and focus on the execution. We've seen, and we talked about this during the break, a lot of players dribbling off their own legs tonight, a lot of balls going through the hands during passes. Typically when you see that, it's a team whose mind isn't on the right here and right now.
Yeah, they really don't look mentally focused out there. I don't know where their heads are, but it doesn't seem like they're here. Even coming out of the locker room, they look defeated, they look tired, they look like they don't want to be here. And as unfortunate as that is, you know, they're down by 13. They put up 15 points in the first half of a playoff game. This is really just not looking good. They need something to change to get back in the game.
The good news, though, when you have a bunch of 16 and 17-year-olds, I've said this many times on the Erie Tiger Network, one little thing to get the confidence going can turn the whole ship around.
Well, 100%. And you saw it
a couple times in the first half, Erie would score a bucket, and you'd think the momentum is starting to shift, and then all of a sudden TJ comes back, hits a three, gets a foul, makes a couple free throws, and all of a sudden that momentum disappears.
Well, the Tigers down 13, couple players in foul trouble, Luke Loy, Cody Yop, and unfortunately at times Cody Yop was playing really well. Luke Loy looked like he was probably the best player out there for Erie in that first half. Got to find a way to keep them out of trouble, get them going. Really got to get Jeffrey Farno going. Only 4 points so far in the first half for Jeffrey. What do you look for him in the second half?
Well, I think he needs to dominate more on the low post. You know, he's been going up against Cecil, one of the Cecil brothers, almost every time in the paint. And instead of driving inside, you know, really backing him down, he's been turning around and taking that floater. I think if he gets rid of the floater and, you know, either takes a jump shot or goes inside and tries to put it off the glass, he'll be much better.
All right, you heard from our college basketball expert and Erie enthusiast, Alex Ailey. We're going to take one more 30-second timeout. We'll come back, get the second half started here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
There's a beast deep inside you. It will not die.
Ooh. And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Thomas Jefferson will start with the ball here in half number 2. And any one of these players for Erie, we've seen them at times go off, so any one of them here could get the spark started. And a turnover to start the half for the Tigers. Hornbuckle, or I beg your pardon, that was Roybal with the shot. But it was a turnover in Erie basketball. Didn't see the call there. Did you catch that, Alex?
Oh, that was a travel. He kind of took a hop step back to try to hit the 3 instead of a long 2.
Now Loy with it. Tigers look a little more methodical here. Driving in was Lucero, tried to knife through the defense, couldn't get enough mustard on it. Jay Jackson with it. Thomas Jefferson willing to slow it down here. Got the 13-point lead. Why not wait till you have a good-looking shot like that? Off the mark, though. Offensive board, finally tipped around. Picked up, down low. Cecil has it. Almost turns over. Picks it up, travels. Tell you what, that big fella, when he travels, he covers a lot of ground.
I'll tell you what, you know, Logan Cecil hasn't looked great this game. You know, early on had a couple of fouls, and he hasn't been in it either. You know, a bunch of mental lapses from him.
Thomas Jefferson really picked up the intensity and started playing well toward the latter portion of that second half. That's when they stretched out the lead. Loy gets tripped trying to come around the corner, and the ball swatted away, but a foul coming. I don't think this will be on the shot. Well, they will say it's on the shot. And they're going to say, I believe that's on Jay Jackson, so that's his second. And to the line goes Luke Loy. Luke hits the first. He now has the team lead with 6 points. Tied with Jeffrey Farno, who also has 6 for the Tigers. That one will come up short. Just need a spark here if you're Erie. Got to get some stops, though, defensively. Need to be good defensively here, because if Thomas Jefferson goes off, that makes it a whole lot tougher. And as soon as you say that, Hornbuckle hits a 3. Now Loy trying to answer. That's short. Rebounded, though, by Larson. Good board underneath. And timeout called by Coach Moline to keep possession. We'll stick right here. This game here in the playoffs brought to you in part by State Farm. Let Jeannie Hulse take care of all your insurance needs. Jeannie's been serving the Erie community for almost 15 years. Would like to serve you as well. Give Jeannie a call today at 303-828-4002 or visit online at jeanniehulse.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Well, Alex, bucket there on the last trip or they earned a trip to the line. Like to see a lot more of that. Erie only 3 free throws attempted in that first half.
Well, yeah, Luke Loy really did get to the line well there. He did a good job. You know, a lot of the time in the first half especially, you saw Erie drive to the basket, but no foul. You know, they take a bad shot under the basket, no foul call. If you're going to take a bad shot right into the basket, you've got to make sure that you're going to get fouled, or it's, again, a waste of a possession.
So here we go. 6:04 remaining. Jumper there by Loy, off the mark. Offensive board by Farno. He goes off the window and in, and there's the and one. And so Jeffrey Farno gets the offensive board, hesitates, got some players in the air, drew the contact, and maybe that's the play that'll spark Erie here a little bit. This to cut the lead to 12. That's off the mark, but an offensive board there by Loy. Tyson feeds Larson down low. He'll pick it up, back out to Ethan Tyson for 3. That's short, and rebounded by Cecil, and the Tigers still just aren't hitting the 3 ball.
A little more energy, though, defensively, especially from Erie.
And a travel there. Yeah, that little offensive board there by Loy. You could just see the spring kind of in the legs come back a little bit for these guys. See if they can go on a run of any kind. Larson bounces off. It's Lucero for 3. That was halfway down before it rimmed out. Man, the 3 ball has not been falling for Erie. Have to check the stats, but I'd figure to guess they're about 1 for 8 or 9. BB pass down low off the window, Roybal. That's no good. Another offensive board and another putback. And offensive boards, it's been a feasting on the glass party for TJ. Back out to a 15-point lead. Ethan Tyson went to go set a pick as Larson tried to drop it to him. Pass batted away. Lucero has it up to Tyson. He'll wait and throws it right into the hands of Jay Jackson. Now Cody Yopp's going to come in, blocked there by Farno, put back no good, rebounded by Jaden Lucero. In the corner for Loy, he drives, bumped to Farno, the floater, that's short. He steals it right back, goes off the window, no good, and the putback tip is good. And so Jeffrey Farno starting to get active here. Doesn't want to go down without swinging.
That's a good hustle. Way to stay with the play there for Jeffrey Farino.
In the corner, Roybal, that shot is short, gets another offensive board, and then a foul going to be called on Ty Larson. So I think he got his ankle landed on. And 4:07 remaining here in the third, and Cody Yopp, I think, going to come in for Ethan Tyson. And now Jordan DeWin will come in here for Ty Larson.
I'll tell you what, if Erie can get it within 7 or 8 by the end of the quarter, I think they've got a good shot to take this one.
And man defense, Erie's still giving up some rebounds here. Cannot give up offensive boards when you're playing man. Just a box out issue. Another bucket there. Now Nguyen will take it in and gets the layup. .13-point game, 3:30 remaining in the third. Roybal has it, kick out Hornbuckle, and a slap on the arms there of Cody Yop. And Cody, a little bit late, reached out, didn't move the feet in time. Cody, though, always prides himself on his defense and playing hard. And got tasked with the assignment there of drawing Hornbuckle and just committed his 4th foul. Into Mo. Cecil will back it out. That's Ryan Cecil. Hornbuckle guarded by Mathis. Mathis tried the old tap around. They did get the steal. Nguyen has it. Down the lane. Tries to throw it off the window and gets it to go. And so 2 straight buckets for Jordan Nguyen. And Mike the freshman sparked the Tigers here. 11-point game. Hornbuckle in, throws up a wild shot, rebounded off the side of the backboard, ahead to Mathis. Mathis will stop, looks for help, into Farino. Farino drives, floater, no good, off the window. Now Cecil tries it too. That's an awkward looking Lonzo Ball type of shot. In goes Loy to the rack, and Luke Loy with the finishing touch, his first bucket, and Erie is back to within 9. So a little bit of a run here in a timeout, full timeout. We'll also take a break. Erie trails at 35-36.
It will fight back.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought
and welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. 2:14 left here in the third. Tigers making a little bit of a run. They don't want to go down without swinging here. And Jordan Nguyen with a couple buckets has helped spark them, and a turnover there for Thomas Jefferson. And man, you're Thomas Jefferson coach. Hate getting a turnover out of a timeout, but I think Erie maybe surprised TJ with a press there. Good call by Coach Moline.
You can feel the momentum shifting. I think Erie brought about as many fans as Thomas Jefferson did. You know, Erie always traveling well.
Now up the floor for TJ, the floater in the lane. That's no good by Taylor. Back goes Mathis. Tries to fire it down low for Loy. Back out to Nguyen. Thought about the three. He's trapped in the corner. Gets out of it. Across for Mathis. Tigers work it pretty good there. And where to go, though, for Farino. 3 ball on the way. Erie still can't hit. Oh, man. And Jordan Nguyen came up. And did he force a jump? One ref saying a jump. The other, yep, saying it was a jump. Thomas Jefferson ball, though, on the possession arrow.
Great hustle by Jordan Nguyen. If I were Coach Moline, Jordan Nguyen is the last person I would take off the court right now.
He has been a little bit of the spark here that the Tigers have so desperately needed. Now having trouble getting in. Nguyen almost had a steal. Mo with it. He's going to pull up and probably could have waited for the cavalry to arrive. Now Lucero with it. Across the mid-stripe and a foul called on Keyshawn Taylor. And that is only the 4th foul, I think, of the half. That's the first on Taylor. And actually, that was only the 3rd foul of the half for Thomas Jefferson. Tried to feed it back to Mathis. Good find into Loy, and he gets the bucket. And now the Tigers starting to settle down a little bit and just make plays. 10 points for Luke Loy. And another steal, and Jeffrey Farino just couldn't quite keep it. It went between his legs before it went out of bounds. Oh, man, that would have been a big steal as the Tigers had runners. And a couple subs coming in for Thomas Jefferson, Jai Jackson, and Davian Hunter. Erie has whittled the lead down to 7 here. Almost a steal there, now a kick out. Thomas Jefferson looking a little more patient here, and driving and drawing contact that time was Hunter.
I'll tell you what, Thomas Jefferson starting to make the same mistakes in the second half that Erie was making in the first half. Turning the ball over, a lot of mental mistakes.
As Hunter will hit the first. By the way, that was the 2nd foul on Lucero. 3rd team foul of the half for Erie. And Hunter hits both. A good shooting form there for the sophomore guard. 9-point lead again for the Spartans. Erie did the important thing. They at least got it to single digits. See if they can keep squeezing the gap, though. And get that 1-3 that maybe lights the game from behind the arc, and then a block. And that'll stay Erie basketball. Bounced off to Jeffrey. Farino driving in. Tried to hit Mathis, who was cutting. It went right through his fingers. In goes Hunter. Offensive board there by Loy. He gets it stolen by Jackson. Hunter with it. Working against Mathis. Gets stripped from behind. Loy has it. Erie could play for last shot in the quarter if they want. Almost too high there for Nguyen. Down low to Loy off the window with 2 seconds left, and the Tigers will finish with a 7-point deficit here in the quarter. Much better quarter of play there for the Tigers as they hit 7 field goals in the quarter. They hit 6 all of the first half. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
Click the search bar on the top right-hand corner of the screen and search up Erie Tiger Network. Click the channel icon and then press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about when we post. Click the thumbs up icon to like the video. To enter full screen mode, press the icon on the bottom right hand corner. To skip forward or backwards 10 seconds, double tap the left or right hand side of the screen. Press the pause button in the middle of the screen to pause the video. To skip to a different video, press the skip.
And welcome back in as Erie trails TJ 37-30 going into the 4th quarter. And Erie basketball to boot. See if they can squeeze that down to 5. I tell you what, 5, that's just kind of a mental barrier. It's 2 possessions. And Lucero goes up. And Jaden, he's been quiet tonight. No points for the senior. That shot, short, rebounded, and ahead go the Tigers. They have numbers, and now Mathis will kick it. Lucero for 3, and there it is, finally for Jaden Lucero, and finally for the Tigers. They break a huge streak of not hitting threes, and suddenly it's a 4-point game.
Man, second half especially, Erie's been finding the extra pass, been finding the open man. That's what's led to them getting back into the game.
That's right, Alex. Now a jumper, that's off the mark. Rebound there by Nguyen. He's been the one that started the whole run. Lucero pulls up for 3, wide open. Oh, that was halfway down. Loy, the putback is good. And Erie within 2. 37-35. Erie storming back like a runaway train.
I'll tell
and
you
a carry there is called. And another turnover.
I'll tell you what, if this gym wasn't painted yellow and brown, I would think we were in Erie, Colorado right now. The fans are on their feet. Thomas Jefferson's crowd looks uninterested.
6:49 left. Tigers could tie or take their first lead since they were ahead 6-5. The win with it. He'll back it out near the timeline. Into Loy, a jumper. That's too strong. Rebound tapped away. Finally picked up. Almost could have been called a foul there on Erie. Now Hornbuckle has it. TJ has gone away from Hornbuckle, and he threw a bad pass that luckily for him was knocked out of bounds by Luke Loy. That pass he was trying to get away, it was tipped, and then Lloyd, just who wasn't looking directly at where the ball was, just kind of swung his hand. The good news for Loy, he never picked up a foul in that quarter, so only 3 still for Luke. Mathis assigned with Hornbuckle, and a rebound somehow, some way, and a save into the hands, and nope, they'll call that out of bounds. Man, 2 Tigers were boxing out, and somehow just reaching through the gap was Kendrick Jackson with an outstanding rebound for the 6'3 senior.
Well, I'll tell you what, I cannot believe that Jackson was not called for an over the back there.
That ball just shucked out of bounds. And Erie, they're back in this, but mentally I think it's big if you can break the barrier and get a lead. Erie's gonna press a little bit here. Now Tyson coming up to guard Hornbuckle. And here comes James Abbey. Left side for Abbey. Much better possession this time. Shoveled off down low, and a layup is up and good. Much better that time from Thomas Jefferson. And Jay Jackson with the layup. Back to a 4-point game. Nguyen goes cross court. Dangerous pass there for Mathis. To Jackson, this zone defense. Erie's not quite sure what they want to do here. And they have thrown several high passes. Into Farino, that's stolen from the weak side by Abbey. Almost stolen back by Nguyen. Now Erie trying to get back on defense. Hornbuckle, head fake into the lane. Knocked away, picked up, and a foul called as breaking out was Jeffrey Farino. And that's going to be called on the big man, Kendrick Jackson. For Jackson, that is his 3rd of the game now. Not too many fouls, though. It's been physical, but not overly officiated. And the official letting Jackson know he cannot hook the arm down low. Tigers got to figure out a way, though, to work against this zone. Lucero in, going into the body, high off the glass. Rebound is tracked down by Farino. I think he hit it off the end line. He did. Once again, the officials, I think they've done a pretty good job this game, Alex.
Yeah, they've been pretty consistent on both ends.
Big throw ahead, and then we're going to have a layup for Logan Cecil. 6'8" guy, you got to slam that one. 6-point lead. Now Lucero thought about the three. Into Ferno. Back up to Lucero, fires a three short. And a rebound there by Cecil. Tigers got it to within 2, and now they trail by 6. Got to get a stop here. 4:20 remaining here in the fourth. Jackson, a offensive foul called on Thomas Jefferson away from the basketball. And I think they're calling that on Mo. And a good timeout here from Coach Moline. Things are a little bit disheveled there for Erie. Let's recorrect here in the timeout. We'll step aside as well.
Hi, my name is Caleb Humble. You're watching the Erie Tiger Network.
Chiropractors don't treat your symptoms. We treat the cause of your symptoms. On your first visit, we'll review your medical history and examine your vital signs, posture, strength, and reflexes. We'll also perform tests which are designed to give us insight into what may be causing your problem. The doctors at Great Day Chiropractic don't just treat adults. We also treat children of all ages. We're located in historic...
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. 41-35, Spartans on top, 4:16 remaining. So hold on to your hats, Tiger fans. It's going to be a nerve-wracking final 4 minutes, especially if Erie can keep it close. Lucero with it. He's had a big three this quarter, trying to keep it going. Nguyen thought about the three. Tigers still kind of struggling here against the zone. See what Coach Moline cooked up in the timeout, and Tyson gets it knocked away. And Ethan Tyson, who had been averaging double figures in every game down the stretch except the last one, he has been held scoreless tonight. Now Jefferson with a turnover.
Yeah, again, TJ's been making a lot of communication mistakes. That's the second or third time they've completely miscommunicated on an inbounds pass.
Lucero with it. Jaden thought about the three. Back to Nguyen. He'll fire the three. That is down for the freshman, Jordan Nguyen. How about his game? He's got 7.5 to spark Erie. They're back to within 3. 3:39 left. Abbey kicks. Cecil again trying to back his way in. Off the window. Gets it to fall and one. It was just a little hesitation move. Erie wanted a travel there. And so Logan Cecil gets the bucket, and we'll go to the line for the and one. And the free throw is good, so lead extended back out. They'll trade a three-pointer for an and one. And almost dropped there by Lucero. Into the corner, Tyson with it now. Nguyen, he'll fire another three. That's off the mark. And Nguyen coming up, trying to play a tough trap there. Good patience by Jay Jackson. I could have easily panically thrown that one quickly and then just saw two wide open guys and lofted it up. Behind the head pass is out of bounds. A little too fancy there.
Yeah, that in such a close game, it's really unnecessary to try to make a pass like that.
Now Cody Yop will come in. He's got 4 fouls, 2:55 remaining, a 6-point game. See if Erie can punch through. Get it back to 1 possession here. At least get it to 4. And Wynn thought about the 3 again. PJ almost baiting them to take a 3 there. In the corner, Yop has it. Tigers being patient. They gotta, can't wait too long. And there's the nice entry pass low to Loy as he rises and hits. And Luke Loy, he has 10 points, make that 11 in the half. 16 for the game. Abbey with it. It's Yop being aggressive there with 4 fouls. Shots off the back iron, rebounded offensively. Ball tipped around, picked up by Loy. Loy trying to keep the dribble alive and gets it off to Lucero, and then he's fouled in the backcourt. 1:56 left, 4-point game. Could be an exciting finish here, Alex.
Man, the crowds are into it right now. It's getting a little bit chippy, especially between the crowds. This is going to be interesting.
Now Lucero with it across the midline. Loy with it, and a couple Erie Tigers getting kicked out here.
Oh, those, I don't think those were Erie Tigers. Those were Thomas Jefferson Spartans that had made their way over to the Erie crowd.
Okay. You're right. Timeout on the floor. There's been a little bit of pandemonium in front of us in the crowd, and I think that answers our question. Those were some TJ Spartans that have sat in the Erie section trying to stir some things up, and finally a TJ administrator came over. But it's a 4-point lead here for Thomas Jefferson, 1:44 left. Man, we talked about it just takes one little spark to get back in this, and the moment for me is the offensive rebound off the missed free throw by Luke Loy. And for some reason, we just saw before our eyes, it looked like the life was back in Erie's legs.
Well, definitely. That's exactly the moment. You know, every single time Erie had put up a point for the entire second quarter and most of the third quarter, TJ had an answer. Jeffrey Farino made the front end of the free throw, missed the back end, and you thought, wow, TJ's going to get the ball back and they're probably going to score again. But here comes Luke Loy. He gets the rebound, a second chance, and that's all Erie needed. Now it's a 4-point game. They were down by as much as 15.
All right, so 1:44, Thomas Jefferson basketball, 4-point game. Arcing inbound. Thomas Jefferson trying to be patient. Erie trying to trap it, stolen there. Yop gets it tipped right back, and a foul called on a reach after Yop was trying to break out there. And Cody Yop, I believe that's the 7th team foul, will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. So Cody Yop can make amends here for Erie, what was a disaster of a finish against Skyline on the free throw line. And that was several different Tigers. And I think Cody Yop, chance here to get his team back in this with some free throws. Yop, the righty, the senior. Too strong off the back iron. And Erie, I believe, is 3 for 6 from the line. 4-point game still, 1:23 left. Good trap there by Farino, and he just stepped in, maybe a hair late, picked up the foul. Now Ethan Tyson will check in here, I think for Jordan to win. Nope, Cody Yop. As Cody playing with 4 fouls. Jackson has it. Tigers trying to trap, wide open, down low, and a big block there by Ferno. Tyson all the way up the floor. It's DeWin with it. He got bumped, and they'll say it's out on Thomas Jefferson. Could have maybe called a foul. I thought that ball, though, might have been off Jordan DeWin.
That was a risky pass by Ethan Tyson. He's lucky that it worked out in Erie's favor.
And finally into Ferno. Layup is good. Ferno was camped out down there. Tyson hit him. It's a 2-point game, under a minute to play. 55 seconds left. A steal there by Erie. Lucero has it, spins in the lane, left-handed shot, and they're going to call a foul, and Jaden Lucero will go to the line with a chance to tie here for the Erie Tigers. Holy cow. This is a wild one.
Man, I'll tell you what, the fight in Erie rejuvenated after halftime. You know, just a crazy comeback. The way Erie acted and the way they played during the first half, you would have thought TJ is going to put them away quietly. But this is going to turn out to be a great finish.
And Lucero hits a big free throw. It's a 1-point game. 49 seconds left. That was the 8th team foul, by the way, on Thomas Jefferson, 2nd on Isaac Roybal. Lucero with a chance to tie. And he does. So tie game, 49 seconds left. Erie still pressing. TJ's had some trouble getting it in. There's a floater. It's tapped away. Picked up by Lucero. Lucero's going to dribble it out. Pass is tipped to Tyson. Excuse me, that was Ferno with it. And Lucero drives and draws a foul. And now he'll go to the line to take the lead. And so Jaden Lucero just hit 2 free throws to tie. Can he hit 2 to take the lead in a crazy, crazy fourth quarter? Tigers have struggled at times this season, winning in close games. Can they pull out one tonight? As Lucero hits that one. And he's 3 for 3 from the line with under a minute to play here in this quarter. 1-point lead for Erie. And Lucero hits both. 2-point lead for Erie. A timeout. We're going to step aside. It's a fun one here at Thomas Jefferson High School. We'll take a quick break, catch our breath here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Briggs Street. We're open 5 days a week from Monday through Friday and the 2nd and 4th Saturdays of each month.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. 42 seconds exactly. Right now, Thomas Jefferson's been bitten by the turnover bug. And Erie has taken full advantage. But can they finish? Just a 1-possession lead. Hornbuckle plays it up. Jackson with it, guarded by Loy. Loy trips over the screener, and Hornbuckle will get it back, and now he's working here against Tyson, and a block called on Ethan Tyson as he, they'll say, got the hands in the way.
Now that's not a bad foul by Ethan Tyson. They still have, well, they have no more fouls to get before free throws, but just in case you get late into the game and you need to foul, that's a good one.
Yeah, not too bad at all. Takes the ball out of Hornbuckle's hands for a moment. Now a screen set by Mo, as Tyson trying to desperately play in the face of Hornbuckle. They'll switch on the screen. That's Lucero on defense. Hornbuckle kicks out. Mo just fires a wild 3, and that one almost fell down. Rebound offensively, put back no good, and going to the line for Thomas Jefferson will be James Abbey. Told you to hold on to your hats here, Tiger fans.
Big thing here for Erie. On the second shot, box out. If Thomas Jefferson gets an offensive rebound, that is the last thing you want, especially right now. Why give them a second chance?
All right, so missed on the front end was Roybal, actually. I thought that was Abby that was fouled. It was Roybal, and a timeout here for TJ. All right, so your Coach Lehman. Make or miss, what are both strategies here in the timeout?
So I was actually surprised by the substitution that was just made. I'm really surprised that one of the Cecil brothers wasn't put in there for rebounding. But really, I would say, you know, miss this one, try to get the rebound. If not, you've got to foul.
So you miss, got to foul. If you make, you're down one. Is it just a foul either way? Are you intentionally missing? Are you?
I would say intentionally miss just because of the time. You have 14 seconds. You know, it's not a lot of time, especially if you're going to shoot it anyway and have to guard against an inbound that could waste even more time. I would give yourself the best chance possible. Erie grabs the rebound. You're right there. You get a foul.
13.8 seconds left here. I know there's no time on our graphics, so we'll update you as often as best we can here. 13.8 ticks left. I've received 2 texts and a message in the chat. What is the time? So 13.8. Here we go. To the line goes Roybal. The righty will miss short. Ball's tapped around, picked up by Jordan to win the freshman. And the freshman who started the run could potentially ice the game for the Tigers. But a freshman in this situation, net biggest free throws of Jordan Nguyen's life right here. And how will he handle the pressure? And he hits the first. Handled it like a wily vet. How about that? He'll be fun to watch. 11.7 seconds left here. So not even 2 full seconds off the missed shot. This would put up Erie by 2 possessions. And he gets that one. Jordan to win the freshman. They'll throw it ahead, almost stolen, and they'll call a foul on Jeffrey Ferno as he tried to reach in and snag that one. Well, now if you're Thomas Jefferson, almost no time ran off the clock there, and you can score with the clock stopped. That was ideal for them. Ferno almost with the steal. I'd say going for it was worth it. Just unfortunate break there for the Tigers. And now a hush has fallen on the crowd. Kind of a very tense quietness. Erie fans trying to disrupt the free throw shooter. That's Jay Jackson. He's 1 for 1 from the stripe tonight. Misses the first. It was a 1-and-1. And then a foul on Thomas Jefferson. So a timeout called. Actually, it was a timeout. No foul called for Erie. We're going to stick right here. 4-point lead. Erie up by 2 possessions, but a chance to really make this almost an impossible one. 9.3 seconds left. Man, we just saw Jordan Nguyen hit 2 big free throws. We've seen Jaden Lucero hit 3. Who do you go to here in this situation?
I've got to go to Jaden Lucero solely based on the fact that he's a better shooter and he's more experienced. I think Jaden Lucero would be your best option right now.
So Jaden Lucero, it looks like it's going to be the same starting 5. Luke Loy out there. If you're inbounding the ball, who do you want inbounding? Typically we see Tyson or sometimes even Ferno because of his size.
I would give it to Tyson because he is your set inbounder. I feel like he would perform the best.
And it's going to be Jeffrey Ferno to inbound here. So Tyson, Loy, Nguyen, and Lucero all out there, and they're lined up across the timeline. Couple run-outs for Erie. They got to get this in, though. It's into Lucero trying to back away and run out time. 6.9 left before the foul, and now he'll go to the line to make this a 6-point game potentially. If you're Erie, the one thing you just cannot do is foul. That's it. In fact, Luke Loy, the vet that he is, telling his teammates, hey, get off the blocks. We're going to guard passes so they don't go past the free throw line. We're going to make them bring it up. Has another big free throw there for Lucero. He's now 5 of 6 from the line.
I'll tell you what, give credit to Luke Loy. He's stayed out of foul trouble this second half, and he's been really important.
And hits both. 5 seconds left. Hornbuckle kicks. Shot is no good, and that will do it. And Erie gets the comeback win, and they're moving on to the next round, and what a comeback it was. Down by as many as 15 at one point, and they pull away for the victory. So they'll put the 2 on the board. A final in this one of 50-46. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll try and grab a quick interview here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce.
We live? And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network. We're here with Jaden Lucero. Jaden, you struggled in that first half. The team struggled in the first half. Even came out a little bit sluggish in the second half. And then all of a sudden, what sparked things?
You know, I don't really know. Coach just told us we needed to get this one. Like in the locker room during halftime, we were all just down, hanging our heads, and he just told us that this was a game that we needed to win, and we could come back and win it. We were only down by 13, so it was definitely winnable. And I mean,
you guys have at times this season lost a lot of close games. Free throws have been a big factor. Tonight, you come in down the stretch, and you hit all 6 from the line. What was different tonight?
You know, I wasn't hitting my threes, as you could tell. I went like 1 for 9, but, I mean, free throws, I don't know. Something about the clutch, it's just something that I'm good at, I guess. Like at Berthoud when I hit 4 technical free throws at the end of the game, but, you know, I don't really know.
A senior-laden team. You obviously were huge down the stretch. Other characters big in this second half that were seniors. Jordan DeWin, the freshman, comes in up big in the second half. Does this win give you some big-time momentum as you roll into a team that you've already played?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, Silver Creek's definitely a team we can win against. We only lost by 7 at their house last time, and we fouled them. I don't even know how many times. They shot like 45 free throws. We won 3 of the 4 quarters. It was just that first quarter we were down by like 10. We lost by 7, but we won the last 3 quarters, so it's definitely a winnable game for us.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. Go celebrate with your teammates. Jaden Lucero joining us as he is our player of the game, helping the Tigers ice this one out. We're going to step aside one more time. We'll come back, wrap things up here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility, and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network as Erie wins it here again on the road. Big comeback. And Alex, some final thoughts in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Erie can carry this momentum into their game against Silver Creek on Saturday, there's no reason why they can't knock off Silver Creek. You know, they've already seen Silver Creek and what they have to offer. And you know what? I think Erie has a decent shot to go on the road and beat Silver Creek.
Cody Yob came over here. He's pumped, saying we're still going. A lot of high tensions on the court. The fans were rowdy in this one, but it was a fun one, and Erie comes away with the big-time victory. Huge thanks to Spencer Brooks. He was our producer tonight. Grayson Blaylock on camera. For Alex, I'm Brandon. Thank you so much for joining us. We will have playoff basketball again in one form or another on Saturday as the boys head out to Silver Creek. For all of them, I'm Brandon Bird. Have a great night, Erie fans, and until next time, I'll chirp at you later.